What is going on, guys and gals? Bagel here, and today I'm going to be playing. Why am I? Why am I? I'm going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I don't know much about it. I just know that it has dark aspects. I haven't seen much. I don't know much about it, but this warning in the beginning is concerning. I just hope it's not that bad. Okay. I'm not easily disturbed. I listen to scary stories for fun, and trust me, some of those are not for the light of heart. But this is different. I don't I don't play many horror games, and if this is like one of the horror games that I would normally play, I'm not looking forward to it. But hey, everybody's playing it. Everybody's talking about it. I think she's become really popular because everybody's like, I don't know, turning her into some big really lovable cinnamon roll thing. And I thought, oh, this doesn't look bad. I like anime. I like creepy things, and everybody's talking about it. So if I record it, maybe I'll get some more views. I'm scared. I'm a little sad why I did this to myself. I had to make sure it's not going to be like naughty. But I guess I'll just continue and hope for the best. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, so you see that, just pay attention to that, please. I don't want anybody getting worse things from this. Okay, let's move on. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. No, I can do that. I'm at least 13 years of age. I can say that. It's true. Exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh dear. I agree, because I'm smart. I just hope this isn't as bad as I'm making it out to be. Yeah, you told me. Oh no, I'm turning it down. It's loud. It's a little bit loud for me. But if things get really bad, let's Billy Bob John's. No, Billy Bob John. Close enough. Normally it's Billy Bob Johnsonson, but Billy Bob John will work. I don't want to do voices for this because I don't live alone. I live in I'm underage to not live alone, but I live in a house with my family, and I don't want to do a voice for this. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were little children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. No, I don't. I'm pretty introverted, so I wouldn't know. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah, I can see that, even though I would totally sleep in if I had to actually go to school. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Dude, that's just rude. I mean, she's your friend. She obviously doesn't see you the way that you're seeing her, so just let her live out her fantasy. I really don't want to do that. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. What? Oh, that's me. Shoot. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were about ignoring me. I cannot speak. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Billy Bob John. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. I totally understand you're a total jerk, and I'm just a little bit too clingy. But could you just like chill? Take a chill pill, dude. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Billy Bob John, I can't get over that name. Have you decided to join on a club to join yet? Club? Yeah, I decided to join the Magic RPG Super Cool Kids Club. I mean, there's a literature club, but that's for nerds. I told you, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I can relate to this guy a little bit. He's a jerk, but... Wait, is this me? No, it's Billy Bob John. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Yeah? I'm sure it's possible that I did, but in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. Yeah, I can relate. Yeah, I feel like most of us can relate, you know? Saudi likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah. Yeah, I can relate to this guy more. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah, I can relate to this. Oh no. Is this supposed to be so relatable? Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna speak for this guy, I'd have to say that we're both pretty content the way we are, and we're both happy being non-social with little skills except for games and anime. And I know you're happy now, but I die if the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? I mean, I'm pretty neat, but what is that? A young person who is no longer in the education system and who is not working or being trained for work. Oh, and it's British apparently, no wonder I haven't heard it. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Sleep keeping is bad and it's not good for your health. So that's why I don't want to do it. Alright, fine. Whatever you say. What club do you recommend? I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Yeah, I can... Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I'm sorry, I'm not a girl, so I can't do these voices. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Carefree? She's pretty mommy to me. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I mean, look at this cute little cinnamon roll baby right here. How could you not? I guess saying her worries so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. That big ol' head of hers with the pink hair and the red bow. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. Lucky. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. I do that every day. Yeah, I dedicate 1 whole hour of my time each day to just stare at the wall and look for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Coyote wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sadie? I hope I'm not saying this wrong. I hope I'm not being that person that's, like, intentionally doing the accent to try and be complimentary to the culture, but in reality, I'm being rude and distasteful to the culture. I'm just trying to say it the way it's supposed to be said. Please don't be mad at me. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. Blech. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... you know what? I'm a little scared about you. That you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? No. Just, I mean, you're a cute little cinnamon roll girl that's just worrying about me too much. But, just, no. I mean, I don't know what the club is, and, I mean, you look like a total nerd. There's no way I'm going to your club. See? See? Even Billy Bob John said the same thing. Meanie. Thought he is vice president of the literature club. Ugh. Bunch of nerds over there. Liking letters and words. Literature. Get into thinking. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help her start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed a club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I mean, I'm feeling really bad, but I'm also afraid you're trying to guilt trip me by lying. But if you're not lying, then I'm the jerk by making you embarrassed and make you seem like a liar. So this is a dilemma. Pickle lead, yeah. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I really freaking like cupcakes. The frosting with the cake combination is good. But that's it. I'm not joining... Whoops, what did I just do? Cool. I just... No. I'm not joining your club. I want that cupcake, okay? I mean, you could keep twiddling your little fingers there, but I'm staying firm. Yes! Let's go! I said later, and thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Nice blue hair. Is that natural, or is that not? No, it's definitely not natural. Sayori always says nice things about you. She looks like she has a much higher voice. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Billy Bob John. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Yeah, being approached by 3 young women would be disorientating. Being approached by 3 people in general would be a bit disorientating. But I mean, with 2 people with little, like, blue, and that's purple, and pink, that aren't natural eye colors, and then, like, a bright green, the eye color, that's what scares me the most here. Is this what people are talking about, is the eye color? I know. I'm just setting myself up to be absolutely horrified. This club is full of... Dude! We're all thinking it, and you just... No, that's not cool, man. I tried to shoot it off, and I just... What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. You can tell because of her hairstyle. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Who's this one? Ah, yes. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sorry, Sayori says quietly into my ear. Ooh, that's creepy. You can just ignore her. She's creepy sometimes, so am I. I'm going to consume your liver with some fava bean. Oh, why am I doing this? Sayori turns towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yeah, you can tell she's more mature because she fiddles with her hair down here, and that her outfit is buttoned up compared to her. Yes. And then she also has longer hair. Longer hair seems to be a sign of more maturity in animes. Also people with no hair. It's a very strange combination. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? What did I give her? That's right. It's great to see you again, Billy Bob John. Monica smiles sweetly. Aw, nice little strange hair curl. And nice bow tie. Compliments you. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. You know, knowing people by just being in the same class. That's how things work in this world. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yeah, you can tell she's athletic by the bow in her hair. She's not very athletic because it's red. White bows that are insanely long, that's how you know they're athletic. You can also tell because the hair curls that go down here, they have to reach about just the ribs. They have to reach the ribs area, and then you know they're smart. Basically completely out of my league. Yeah. So having her smiley so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, no, wrong person. Come sit down, Billy Bob John. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? No thanks. I'm not a very big fan of tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Doesn't look like it. Looks like there's just desks in rows, if you ask me. Then there's one back here for the creep. Bad kid in class gets to sit in the closet and listen through the crack in the door. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. As you should, she's your friend. Not this guy's friend, he's a little jerkish, but I would totally sit next to a friend than some mildly attractive female. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, wow, it's so fancy! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal its dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I would so eat the heck out of those cupcakes, man. Fluffy little white cats? That's a brilliant idea, little pink-haired girl. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Those sound pretty cute. I'm not afraid to admit that. Those sound pretty cute. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I'm just that good, you know. I'm just so fabulous. I'm so good at baking. You all know it. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. You silly little klutz. Stop swearing your food. You're supposed to eat it, silly. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I can deeply not deeply. I can relate to this guy, because that's how you're supposed to do cupcakes. You don't just bite in straight into it. You gotta find the right spot to bite into it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's being a creep. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I'm finally about to bite down. The icing is sweet. Is that a hint of vanilla? Oh, and cinnamon. Nice. And full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Probably. I mean, you can tell that she's a baker because of the little red ribbons that just dangle off of these pigtails. That's what those are called, right? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Well, last I heard, that's exactly what you did it for. I mean, not particularly for me, but you being a tsundere. Ha! You silly little goose, you. Look at your little cute, nervous sweat drop. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, that's exactly what I just said. Well, maybe, but not for you now, you dummy. That hurt my feeling. Alright. Jeez, you don't have to be so mean to me. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep the whole tea set in this... wrong person. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No? I'm more of a hot chocolate guy. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you, don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. Yeah. Boop. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I don't. I like hot chocolate. Hot chocolate or nothing. I mean, if I had to choose a hot drink, it would be hot chocolate. Not my favorite drink ever. Good drink. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Are you gonna like bring in an Xbox, my bed? I mean, like you said right at home, so I'm thinking like I need my Xbox, I need my PC. Like I could go for an upgraded PC. That would be even better. Maybe a I don't know, my cat. She probably wouldn't like it here, but you know. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. It's a literature club. How is it supposed to be exciting? Isn't literature just considered books? Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? I would probably join that. Well, you know, I like the smaller clubs where nobody actually wants to go to it, so I'm more alone from all of the creeps that want to stare at me in my beautiful, voluptuous hair. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Can school clubs have politics? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. So I started my own where we don't talk about anything that's possibly offensive to someone. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. She wasn't very enthusiastic. Boop. That little ear poking out. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Becoming school world domination, people. Evil geniuses hiding underneath their voluptuous hair, except now she's got pretty voluptuous hair. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, especially if it's as hot and amazing as me. You know, charismatic, very social and outgoing, and as handsome as all higgity heck. Oh no, what happened to your eye, little girl? Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Billy Bob John, what kind of things do you like to read? Fiction books, really. I much prefer fiction over non-fiction, if that makes sense. I like Harry Potter, I like Percy Jackson, I've read the Miss Peregrine's books, those were good books. I've read, like, the first chapter. I know I finished The Hobbit. Yeah, I like fiction books. Fantasies kind of thing. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Is that really considered reading? That's more of a comic. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she really wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. How much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Doesn't look like that. It looks like, unless her teacup's behind her back, it doesn't look like that's happening to me. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I like her. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I can see that. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Good girl. Good solid. That's a weird term. Girl. Young woman. There we go. Beautiful hair. Wish I could just take a lock of it for my own. I'm not creeping you guys out yet. That's the whole point of the game, is to be as creepy with these poor women as possible. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, I can relate. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. From what I've heard, this is a story with deep psychological elements as well. So, if that's foresight, I don't like it. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Are you calling me lacking of imagination? I can prove you wrong, little girl. Big-haired girl. Lack of imagination. I could show you lack of imagination. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh boy. Deep psychological nonsense. Horror. Wonder what this is referencing. I read a horror book once. Desperately try to grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. What's new? wouldn't have expected that of you, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. This real horror is often very successful at changing the way you can look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Well, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eye darted over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? I left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't you say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything about you is just as cute as you are. Sadie sidles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. That's a little creepy. You can tell because she has this little curl going off her head. That is a sign of creepiness. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Well, why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Now, I hate to be the breaker up of such a fascinating conversation, but I'm going to save it here before things get really bad. So, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm scared. I haven't gotten into anything really bad yet. And, yeah, if you don't think this is going to be... So, if someone's watching this, and they've already seen it, I do ask you that you don't spoil it, because this is not a bad game. I'm scared for what's going to happen, but at the same time, you don't want to spoil something that's going to terrify you. So, just keep that to yourself, please. But if you, like, want to subscribe, that is totally acceptable. And, this was Doki Doki Literature Club, so I guess I want to say thank you all so much for watching this. It's greatly appreciated, really, it is. If you liked it, tell me why or why not you liked it down in the comments below. If you have something specific you would like me to play, tell me down there as well, why not? Why don't you? You know, I mean, we're all friends here. Just speak to me, tell me what you think I should play. Now, this is Dungeon Crawl January, but I can't just have Dungeon Crawl, Dungeon Crawl, Dungeon Crawl. I have to have some kind of variety in here, you know what I'm saying? Also, why not consider subscribing? I also post sketches and other games. And I guess, without further ado, as always, have a nice night.